Welcome back to LPB Racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we hope you enjoy the content that you're about to see. LPB Racing presents the LPB Super Formula World Championship. This is round 3, race 2 from NURBURGRING GP. Hi everyone, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB Super Formula World Championship here on GTSport. This is round 3, race 2 from NURBURGRING GP. Let's take you through the grid then. So the finishing order of race 1 is the grid. So Twerdy is on pole position there in the Mercedes. He's on 5th place weight now, covering for Stevie. Rodder's in 2nd in the Renault. He's on 4th place weight in the championship, so he's on 107%. He's on 40 kilos. Techno is 3rd in the McLaren, still weight free in his car. Red Bull is 4th. Then we have Jamo in 5th place. He's carrying 3rd place weight, so 60 kilos on his car. Neil Farmack in 6th place. He's carrying 2nd place weight in the championship, so 80 kilos on his car. Then we have Blake in 7th. Will in 8th, a good position for him. Nifty 9th, with TY in 10th. Seek in 11th, with Bidster in 12th place. I should point out as well, TY is on the maximum weight as well, so he's on maximum ballast. So Bidster light in this one. Firepower 13th, Key 14th, and Bradders is 15th. So let's start the race then. So we're getting ready for the lights to come on the tree. So Twerdy on pole, can he make it another win here? He won the last race, his first race actually in these cars, so good job. Can he make it 2 in a row? Lights on the tree, green, and off we go, and everyone away well. Looks like Will got a good start in back in 8th place. We go down towards turn 1. Everyone together, trying not to cause too much carnage on the inside. Neil Farmack right behind Red Bull, and everyone out the corner well, and I think we're all safely through there. So we're all safely through there. Firepower is losing out to Bidster, he's on the outside. Will gets pushed wide back into 10th place. The 2 Jordans on the outside there, then they'll get the inside for the next corner. Nifty goes through into 7th place, and Seek and TY down in 11th now, as Firepower's lost some more places further back. He's at the back of the field now. C1 goes through on the inside. Will sees him and just holds off. TY trying to look for a way through as well. Meanwhile, Twerdy's cleared off already, using that overtake, doing what he did in race 1, trying to get that gap while he can. Rodders, meanwhile, with Red Bull, just about gets the car stopped into the Dunlop hairpin, and we go up the hill. So through the Schumacher S, the fast section of track. Still the same order. We've got Neil Farmack challenging Nifty Dark Ninja for 7th place. Not quite close enough to have a go into the complex section. Not quite close enough just yet. Bidster, meanwhile, is having a go at Will. Right behind him, the McLaren attacking the Jordan there. The Jordan on the boost. You can see the red light flashing at the back. Bidster not using his just yet. Meanwhile, Twerdy at the front. Here we are. We've got Red Bull on the inside of Rodders. Rodders defends on the outside, and good defensive job there by Rodders. And Red Bull now comes up the inside to overtake into the last corner. Rodders gives him space. Red Bull's on the inside. The traction battle on the way out. They're both on the overtake on the way out as well. But Rodders holds on. Techno can't quite get close enough to have a go. But here we're Red Bull down the inside now into turn 1. After the end of lap 1 already. Red Bull to the inside of the Renault. Jamo dives down the inside of Techno as well. Brilliant move there. Oh, he can't quite hold it because Techno gets on the track on the power rail here. And Techno holds on. Jamo goes wide. But then takes the place into 4th place, and Techno not fighting him too hard. Jamo around the outside, and a good move there from Jamo. The experience pays off for the Castrol Honda, but Techno now back on the overtake and back on the power on the inside line in towards the next complex, not giving up in the McLaren. The McLaren and the Castrol Honda go side by side through all these corners. Techno goes wide, Jamo now goes through on the inside, still side by side. Incredible racing from these two, down to the hairpin. Techno pulls ahead. Jamo in, so Jamo doesn't quite get through, so well held there by Techno. Blake on the defence of Nifty Dark Ninja, who's attacking him for 6th place on the outside line. Ooh, close as you like as he's coming to the Schumacher S and up over the hill. Well, there we go into the complex. Bidster's having a go at Will now on the inside. Oh, Will hits the car ahead and Bidster has nowhere to go. And, I think we're okay. I think no one's sort of flown off there. I don't think that's good. So. Everyone made it through, I think, so let's see, one back in 15's not having a good race, back up to the chicane. TY on the inside of Keith there. Is he going to go through? He's going to try, but Keith holds on the inside, but then TY gets the traction on the outside and goes back and goes through into 11th. So, defends at 11th. I think it's... Oh, Will's gone round! Will's gone round in the Jordan. Oh, Will's... It was looking like his season was picking up in the last race, but unfortunately not to be, and Will goes back down to 14th now, and Seat 1's got someone to have a race with. Back at the hairpin. Everyone close together. Bidster and Neil side by side. Neil goes wide in the Jordan, and Bidster goes to the inside line. TY's going to try and follow through, I think, if he can. And he does so. Good move there from TY, and Neil Farmack's going backwards here. So down to the next corner. We've got Firepower having a little look at Bradders there, but no way through. Backs out of it. No way through just yet. Meanwhile, at the front, Twerdy, 7.7. First clean lap of the race. First clear lap of the race, because obviously first lap, just watching out for himself. He's used a lot of his overtake now, but he's saving a lot of it for later in case he gets caught. But doesn't look like Red Bull and Rodders are going to catch him, because Red Bull's now ahead of Rodders, and Rodders go down to 3rd place as that swaps. I think that swapped earlier on in the lap. Techno now right on the back of these boys. They're both using overtake, Rodders and Red Bull, so they're trying to counteract each other. Remember, you can use the overtake for as much for defending as you can for overtaking. If someone else is using it behind, you can use it to then propel your car forward and try and help in the defence of a place, not just the overtake. So there's Blake, Nifty Dark Ninja 7th, Bidster in 8th place, TY 9th, Keith 10th. Oh, Bradders trying to challenge for 11th on the inside of Neil Farmack. Neil Farmack not getting on with the weight on that car at all, and it's not helping him. He's using the overtake now to try and pull away, but now Firepower's having a go on the inside of the Renault, but no, not quite close enough. The camera angle sort of deceived us there, and they all stick to their places there. So Neil Farmack not doing too well in this one, but compared to results he's had in the season so far, but doing what he can with the weight he's got to carry. Meanwhile, TY in 9th place using a bit of overtake there. Bidster, Nifty and Blake together for 6th, 7th and 8th places. Bidster right on the back of Nifty Dark Ninja now. As we go down towards the hairpin, Nifty using some of his overtake now. He's going to have a go at Blake. Into the hairpin through, Blake holds on. The Red Bull of Blakeney holds on. Nifty can't do anything about it. Bidster right on the back of his tail now. Bidster's not used much of his overtake, so he's saving it for later on in the race. He's used a bit now though. Might be going for the move here, goes to the inside. No, backs out of it, not going there. So he can't always go for the move. You've got to think about it and calculate it, and that's what Bidster's doing. And Nifty and Blake right back on the overtake once again. Up to the chicane, further ahead. Red Bull and Rodders into the chicane, no change there. Blake defends from Nifty Dark Ninja, there's no way through for Nifty. And Bidster could get a good run out of the corner here, but he can't. Nifty gets a good run on the traction. No way through on the inside for Nifty either. But he goes wide, and Bidster's going to try and sneak it down the inside there, but no, can't quite get alongside enough. Meanwhile, up front there we can see Techno is challenging Rodders for 3rd place, but the McLaren can't find a way past the Renault. Further back, Bidster down the inside of both of them. Bidster down the inside of Blake and Nifty. Have that, boys. We need to get. We'll have to get a replay on that, because that was 2 in 1, but missed that. But Bidster takes advantage of both of them now. TY's closed up to the back of these boys as well. TY, one of the main championship contenders, leading the championship by a considerable margin at the minute. He's got at least a good, just over a 20-point lead at the minute going into this race. So they're doing rather well, but he just needs to get up and keep those consistent points finishes up there, keep the consistent finishes coming in. Meanwhile, further here we've got Keith, Neil, Bradders and Firepower all together. Seat 1 in 14th, head of Will now, who's in 15th. So not having a good race, Will, after that little spin he had earlier. Back to the complex with the front runners. It is Twerdy, who is miles ahead of everyone else. He's already coming down towards the chicane on the end of lap 5. Meanwhile, Red Bull's only just on halfway through that straight, so he's not too far behind, but still Twerdy did what he could at the start, and he's used all his overtake now, so he's pulled out the gap early, which is probably a good thing to do. And just use the clear air to your advantage. Everyone else through the chicane, nice and steady there. There's TY close up to the back of Blake. In fact, he's closing. He might have a go into the last corner, but no, doesn't do it. Chooses his time wisely. Meanwhile, Bradders and Neil together. Neil having to defend a lot from Bradders here. Neil not doing well round here. The Jordan's not really having a good time around here. Will had a good result in the last race, but the Jordan's just not doing a good job here. But Bradders to the inside in the Renault. Bradders takes the inside line, but Neil defends on the outside. Brakes a little bit later. Uses the extra wide track and holds position. Firepower having a look at Bradders as well, but there's no way through for the Castrol car either. And Techno goes for the dive on the inside. Bids has done to go at Jamo as well. I'm trying to get the camera sorted there. Sorry guys, but Techno had a little look at Rodders there. Maybe just getting a bit desperate, trying to get the third place, but no way through. Bidster meanwhile up on the back of Jamo. Remember, Bidster is weight free in this race, so Bidster will be quick. Nifty's light as well. We've got Blake as well. He's light, but TY's got the maximum 100 kilos on. But doesn't seem to affect TY too much. Meanwhile, into the complex, Bidster closes on Jamo now. The McLaren Honda closing on the Castrol Honda in front. All these cars very identically equal in performance. Bidster goes to the inside, overtakes with the overtake, and a nice clean move there on Jamo. Will Jamo defend the inside? He's going to try and defend the inside as well, and he does. Not done yet. Jamo says, not on your life, sunshine, not quite yet. Meanwhile, up front, Rodders and Red Bull together, and Red Bull in second place, being harassed by Rodders, and also Rodders being harassed by Techno on the outside, who gets round the outside, gets the traction, and a good move there from Techno, uses the draft of Red Bull as well. And meanwhile, further back, it's all happening. We've got TY, Blake, Ninja all together. It's all spicing up now in the last few laps. TY defends the inside, or tries to go down the inside, should I say. And gets the traction out, but Blake holds on to the inside line for the next bit of the complex. Nifty Dark Ninja could get the cut back, but doesn't do it. TY back to the inside again of Blake. Just putting the car on the inside where he needs to be, but now he's opened himself up, and Nifty's down the inside, but now he uses the traction around the outside to get the place back. Brilliant stuff there. This has turned into an epic race now. We've got second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth together as well. Down to the hairpin. Red Bull holds on for now. Third, Techno fourth, Jamo and Bidster closing up to the back of this bunch as well. Meanwhile, 7th, 8th and 9th, Blake, TY and Nifty still in order. But TY has passed Nifty, but now he needs to get Blake through the Schumacher S at 150 plus miles an hour down to the complex, where we slow it down to about 80 or 90. Lovely job there by everyone. This has really been some good racing this season as well so far, and it's just going to get better and better, I think, as we go through the season. Jamo defends from Bidster further back as well. Jamo not leaving Bidster an inch to go through. Wants every point he can. He knows Bidster's light, he knows he's dangerous. Blake defends from TY and Nifty and does a good job of holding on to the place. Nifty down out to the inside of TY, but no, thinks better of it. No way through for Nifty Dark Ninja. Remember, Nifty's covering for Woo Woo, so he didn't have time to do his colour on his car before we started these races. Nifty's covering for Woo Woo on the independent as in the Jamo now. Oh, car round! That's Techno. I thought I saw a car go round. It was Techno having a bit of an issue there. But we've also had Blake off. Blake's gone off at the hairpin. So something's happened to Blake. We don't know what it is, but he's rejoining safely. He knocks a cone into the path of firepower, but he's okay. Rejoins, but Blake now down in 13th. And that's something drastic's happened there. So we'll have to see after the race on the replays. Rodders goes wide. Rodders goes wide, leaves himself vulnerable. Techno goes past on the inside. Needs to hold it into the braking, hold it around the outside. No way, he can't do that. And now Rodders gets a good run out the corner. Can he get a run through Schumacher S and catch Techno back up? I don't think so, because he's got no overtake left as well. Remember, you've got to use all your overtake before the end of the race. Twerdy's used his. Red Bull's got a bit left. Techno with a bit. Rodders with none. Jamo defends from Bidster, goes round the outside of him. Trying to hold the outside, now gets the inside for the next corner. On the inside, Jamo gives him a little bit of space. But Bidster can't get through. Jamo doing a brilliant job of defending here, but now Bidster's straight back on the overtake now. They're both on it. Down towards the chicane. Jamo to the inside line. Bidster can't do anything about that, and no, Jamo does the right thing, just runs his car onto the racing line, and Bidster has to give way to Jamo, so Bidster will be tearing his hair out here, but he's got a lot of overtake to use on this last lap though, so that could make the difference as Red Bull and Rodders and Techno go into battle. Red Bull to the defensive inside line, using a bit of overtake as well. Techno catches the grass, so that's him out the battle in the braking zone as he gets through the corner and gets on the power. And no way through. Bidster's on the inside of Jamo again. These two will not stop scrapping as we go into as we go through the complex. Bidster to the inside line. Can he hold on? Or Jamo goes around the outside and holds the inside for the next corner. Bidster goes for the cutback but can't do it. Jamo sits on the line, and again Jamo holds on. Brilliant defensive show here from Jam. Further back, Keith in 9th. Oh, he goes wide. Neil Farmack's going to get through now on the inside. It's the outside for the next corner. Can Keith hold on? Nope. Neil goes through on the outside line. Back to the battle at the front. It is Red Bull, Rodders and Techno, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Bidster's finally passed Jamo. We missed the overtake, but Bidster is past Jamo finally. But it's a bit late now. He's got to try and put all the power down he can and try and catch the guys ahead. Meanwhile, Twerdy at the front looking very good for the win here, and looks like he's definitely going to get it, but we're just watching this battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th here. As Rodders goes a bit wide, that could help Techno out, but they've all got no overtake left. Bidster has though, and he's using all his now, doing what he can. Keith there in 9th, 10th is Neil Farmack, but for the win, it is Twerdy for the win. It's 2 in a row, new to the championship, 2 in a row. Fantastic job from Twerdy there, incredible drive. Red Bull's going to hold on for 2nd place here. Red Bull holds on for 2nd, Rodders is going to be 3rd, Bidster takes 4th from Jamo in 5th, Techno down to 6th, he must have gone off at the chicane. TY 7th, Nifty in 8th. Keith, it's Keith and Neil on the line, and Neil gets it from Keith. 9th and 10th. Close between Bradders and Firepower as well. And Bradders takes it from Firepower, Blake will, and then it's going to be Seek1, the last one to finish. What a race that was. Some really close battles there in the last couple of laps from everyone. So we will now go to the replays of the race, followed by the results. And now let's move on to look at the replays from race 2. Okay, here's the first of the replays then. We're looking at Seek1. Something happened to him on lap 1. Gets on the curve, gets on the power and loses the back end and goes off, and that's what caused Seek1 to go right to the back of the field. And now let's have a look at a replay of what happened to Will on lap 2 for him to spin out of the race. I don't think there was contact, so going down to the last corner, he goes through the corner, everything looks good. There you go, he gets on the inside curve, puts the power on and spins round. Thank God his car ghosts. And then unfortunately that leaves him down battling with Seek1 for 14th place. And now here's a look at Bidster's move that we missed on lap 5. This is where he took both Blake and Nifty, so watches behind him. Then moves across right to the inside line, right to the inside, stays right on tight on the line, brakes perfectly, and then gets down the inside. What a move from Bids. Now here's the replay of how Nifty lost his 7th place. We go into the corner onto the straight, just goes too wide, hits the gravel, loses a lot of time, then gets a penalty and decides to take it there and then. He could have took that in the braking zone if he wanted to, but decided to be fair and take it there, and Blake and TY go through. And now let's have a look at a replay of what happened between to Blake on lap 8. So we go on to lap 8. Down towards the hairpin. Now watch Nifty's car. Nifty moves out from behind TY. Goes to overtake Blake, but Blake's moving over to try and block him off, but then runs out of room and then they go off. It's very hard to judge that, whether that was Nifty being too ambitious or Blake trying to roughly defend too hard. I'm not quite sure there, but it results in Blake losing time and down to 12th and in 13th place. This might answer some questions. Let's go on board with Nifty Dark Ninja then. So we're going down towards turn 1, drafting TY, and we're drafting Blake. We're going for the 2-in-1 like Biz did earlier, but you can see Blake's moving over, but Blake moves over that much that there's no room left for Nifty, and Nifty doesn't back out of it, which results in Blake going off. So I think that was a half and half there really. Blake was trying to defend and Nifty goes for the gap that really isn't there because it's closing down, but Nifty should have really backed out of that, I think. Now here's a replay on board with Rodders. See Red Bull and Techno battling up ahead on lap 8 and going to the chicane. Red Bull goes down the inside and Techno tries to hold it. The two cars make contact, racing incident, and Rodders goes thank you and thank you. He goes straight through into second place. And now here's a replay of how Bidster got past Jamo, went around the outside of him at turn 1, held the position and then got on the inside. The move's not done yet because Jamo's still trying to hold on around the outside and he's really trying to hold on. Still there, and Bidster then goes for the cut back on the inside, can't quite do it, but then uses the rest of his overtake, goes alongside and powers past the Castrol Honda into 5th place. Now here's a replay what happened to Techno on the last lap, going to lose his 4th place here, brakes too late, hits the grass, goes wide, Bidster goes through, and then he gets caught on the inside curb and then gets on the power, but then Jamo's gone through and that leaves him down in 6th. Now here's the final replay of a really close finish between Bradders and Firepower. On board with Firepower, through the chicane, he's got a lot of overtake still to use, so he's using a little bit now as well, trying to get rid of it just as we come to the last corner. Runs a bit wide, gets on the power, and then tries to pull alongside, and we're going to pause at the line. There! That is the gap, and it was actually Bradders that just got that, I think. Let's have a look again. Yeah, it was Bradders from Firepower, that was how close it was, and Firepower just uses up his overtake as well, brilliant. Okay guys, so as we come back from the replays, let's now go to the results of race 2. And your winner is Twerdy. Well done to Twerdy, 2 in a row, brilliant stuff from Twerdy. And then we got 2nd place for Red Bull in the Red Bull. And then we got 3rd for Rodders in the Renault, so that rounds off the podium finishes. Bidster 4th in the McLaren, Jamo 5th in the Castrol Honda, Techno 6th in the other McLaren. Then we got TY 7th in the independent car, with Nifty Dart Ninja in the Mercedes, a well-deserved 8th as we go over the page. Neil Farmack 9th in the Jordan, with Keith 10th in the Williams, the 11th for Bradders in the Renault, with 12th for Firepower in the Castrol Honda. Blakeney finishes in 13th, with Will in 14th in the Jordan, and Seat 1 finishes 15th in the Williams at the back of the field. Fastest lap goes to Bidster on a 1:37.0. So as we come back from that, then there is a picture of Twerdy, the winner. Well done to Twerdy, covering for the number 89 Stevie. So that was Stevie's win, but Twerdy's won, and 2 wins on the bounce. Can he make it a 3rd in the mandatory pit stop race next? We'll have to find out. So stay tuned with us for that, guys. Well done to Twerdy, and we will see you guys next time for race 3. Take care, guys. So guys, a brilliant showing from Twerdy there, and thank you for watching LPB Racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Every subscription really helps us grow. And next time, can Twerdy make it 3 out of 3 in the feature race? Race 3 coming your way next from Nürburgring. We'll see you then. Take care.